Hey guys, so it's been about 2 weeks since we threw down seeds, so let's check and see how the garden is doing. Ooh, also I found a surprise in my compost bin, so I'm excited to show that to you as well. Hey guys, Tish here, and welcome back to my small space spooky garden. So before we get into checking on how the garden is doing, I want to show you guys the surprise that I found in my compost today. All right, so I have these two milkweed plants here. I have an Arizona milkweed and then I have a tropical milkweed over here. And so these guys had monarch caterpillars kind of all over it over the last few weeks. So the other day, I opened up my compost bin, which is a mess right now. I've been adding to it. Lo and behold, one of them decided to crawl in to my compost bin and form a chrysalis. So it looks like it climbed up the back of it. So I'm going to be really extra careful when I'm opening and closing this lid. And then I'm going to keep an eye on this guy. And when it's ready to close, then I'm gonna prop this lid open so that that butterfly does not get trapped in here, because that would be pretty horrible. So yeah, that's really exciting and one of the things I love about pollinator gardening. All right, so that's my fun surprise that I was really happy to see. I always love when I can see monarchs actually, forming the chrysalis, closing, it's just really exciting to watch. So but let's check out the garden. Okay, so I've got some broccoli popping up, it looks like here. Not much else in this bed, but this one actually was planted about a week ago. So this is actually pretty quick. We've got some broccoli, some calendula flowers here, some more broccoli over here, which I'll definitely be thinning out. A little bit going on in here, just flowers and things like that. So hoping to see something here. The zinnias are going off, as you can see. The bell pepper plant is really producing a little sun scorch here. I might pull that off today and cut it up and eat it. Anyway, the beans, it looks like we've got some ready to harvest. So I'm gonna get these down here. Ew, got a bug on that one. Flick it off. So let's see, what else do we have? We got one over here. Take that one. We'll take this one. This one's a little small, but that's okay. It will be just as tasty. I know we've got a couple more down here. Take those. Let's see. Okay, so we've got some carrots popping up, which I'll be thinning out today because it has been 2 weeks. So I definitely want to get those thinned out. You can see I've got a couple of pea plants here that have popped up. This one actually is an experiment. I don't know how well it's going to go. Might be getting a little too much water, but this is a ground cherry. It was meant to be planted during the monsoon season. However, I was a little late getting it in. So this is an experiment to see if I can get it through the winter. They are frost sensitive, so we'll see how that goes. If it dies, that's fine. I'll start over in the spring. And if it makes it, then that's all the better. My lemon basil is doing great. I do need to pinch back some of the tops here. You see I've let one go right here because I do want it to seed. I want it to bolt so that I can collect the seeds from this because I'm really enjoying this plant and I'm excited to do some experiments with cooking with it. So let's go over here to the other side. All right, spearmint has taken off a bit. It's looking really good. We've got our mesclun mix of lettuce that's popping up all over the place. And again, I will be thinning these out. obviously these are a little too close together. We've got some arugula over here and some more peas, sugar snap peas, popping up in the back. I've got one over here behind the bell pepper also. All right, so potatoes. These are really slow. These have been really slow to grow. And that's okay. I've got 2 plants here, which I was hoping for more, but it is what it is. We've got one popping up right here. We've got one over here. So it looks like I've got about, oh, there's another one back there. About 2 to 3 plants per pot, and that's just fine. But look at this one, you guys. Oh my gosh. So this one is ready to be hilled up. It's probably a little past ready. So today I'll be hilling that up, which is basically piling soil around it until it's nearly covered. So I'll probably go up to about here where these top leaves start. I've got another potato plant here. And yeah, let's go check on our onions and carrots. All right, so these are my Itoy onions that are a bunching onion. So I've got a little weed in here. And these are doing fantastic. So I planted these back probably in the late monsoon season. It was still, you know, in the 90s, maybe even triple digits, but as you can see, they have taken off. And these will be ready to harvest in May, give or take. But as you can see, I cut the tops off whenever I want to use these for green onions, chives, anything like that. I love green onions. I put them in everything. So I definitely am using these tops, and they'll grow right back. And as you can see, let me get down in here. They're bunching onions. So each one of these is going to, you know, create a bulb. If I pull it out right now, it's going to look just like a regular green onion with a tiny little bulb on the end. But once these are ready to harvest, they'll get a little bit bigger. So we'll see what happens here. Okay, so we definitely have carrots popping up. Looks like we've got onions. There's another little onion. I get so excited when I see these seeds, you guys. Just knowing that, hey, I grew these, and it's so exciting. But as you can see, some of these carrots are really close together, so I'll be thinning those out, which really kind of sucks because I hate pulling out plants. But, you know, it has to be done, so it will be done. I've got some random sunflowers growing up. This bed used to be a sunflower bed, so, and amaranth as well. So needless to say, I have a lot of wild sunflowers and amaranth popping up, and I'm cool with that. They'll provide shade, and they're just pretty, and they're pollinator plants. So anyway, we've got more onions and carrots, and we'll get these thinned out. All right, so over here we have cilantro. So it looks like we have a couple popping up here. Those are close together. It looks like they all kind of planted in pairs. So I'll be pulling those. A few carrots, not too many, which I'm a little disappointed, but that's okay. We've got some carrots here. We've got some Swiss chard. Again, I'll be thinning out the carrots, and look, I don't know what happened here, but it looks like Swiss chard all piled up in the same spot. I'm guessing the water probably moved all those seeds together. So yeah, I'll thin those out as well. Those are not going to be nice. Looks like a little more carrots popping up, which is awesome. I've got some dill in here along with carrots. So not too many carrots, but it looks like the dill's doing pretty good. So I'm not going to thin anything here yet because it's pretty sparse, but we'll see how it grows. So yeah, not too much to do in the garden today, just hilling up potatoes, thinning out carrots. Oh, I'm also going to add a high nitrogen fertilizer to the onions now that they've sprouted up. I want to give them a nice boost of nutrients to get going on creating those onion bulbs. So again, my first time planting onions, so I'm nervous, I'm excited, and if I can grow one single onion, I'll be a happy girl. So, I mean, it's gardening is hit or miss. No matter how seasoned you are, I don't care if you're a master gardener or this is your first season starting out. You're always going to lose plants. It just, it depends on the situation. It depends on the weather. It depends on the soil conditions. It depends on the seeds themselves. So don't beat yourself up if things die, because it's going to happen no matter what. And it happens to all of us. So like I said, if I can get one single thing to grow, I am a happy camper. For instance, this bell pepper back here, I mean, you see how huge it is. When I first put that in last fall, I kept it alive through the winter, so it didn't have any frost damage, which was great. But when the spring hit, it just took off. It got really big, but I got one single bell pepper from it. And let me tell you, it was delicious. But yeah, as you can see, I'm really excited about all the bell peppers that are on it now. So I'm really glad that I didn't cut it back, which I was planning to do. So lots of bell peppers, and if I get one in the spring, again, I'll be happy. So thanks for joining, and see you next time.